Hello folks. Today we are going to introduce a very important device that is omnipresent around us. Actuators. Yes, actuators are the devices that convert electrical signal into mechanical movement. Did you know that motors are used by you all in your daily life at home, at a workplace, and even when you're traveling or driving? Probably there is not a single day when you're not using a motor. If we take an example of its usage, at home, motors are being used at many places, like fans, ACs, washing machines, submersible pumps, etc. Apart from this, these are used even when you're traveling or driving in cars, buses, etc. And there are many more places where you will find motors being used in things around us. We will share with you some interesting details about motors and how they work. Let's begin by understanding what a motor is. A motor is a machine that converts electrical energy to mechanical energy. In other words, the electrical energy is a battery and the mechanical energy is the rotation. Motor works on the following phenomena. When electric current flows through an electrical wire placed between two magnets facing each other, it generates force. This is because when the electric current flows through the electrical wire, it generates magnetic fields around. The magnetic field attracts or repels the magnetic field from the magnets, which generate force to move the electric wire. The electrical energy here is the electric current, and the mechanical energy is force. So now let's see, how does a motor work? The working of an electric motor is based on the fact that a current carrying conductor produces a magnetic field around it. Take two bar magnets and keep the poles facing each other with a small space in between. Now take a small length of a conducting wire and make a loop. Keep this loop in between the space between the magnets such that it is still within the sphere of influence of the magnets. Now for the last bit, connect the ends of the loop to battery terminals. Once electricity flows through your simple circuit, you will notice that your loop moves. And why does this happen? The magnetic field of the magnets interferes with that produced due to electric current flowing in the conductor. Since the loop has become a magnet, one side of it will be attracted to the north pole of the magnet and the other to the south pole. This causes the loop to continuously rotate. This is the principle of the working of an electric motor. Let's see the similarity between actuators and human body. You can compare actuators with human body muscles. As our muscles exert mechanical actions to the environment, which then get converted into movement of our hand or legs, actuators do the same thing. Muscles provide mechanical force to move the joints in our body, resulting in the movement of hands, legs, or other body parts. Motors can provide mechanical force to cause the movement of the components attached with it. Now we will see the categories of motors. There are two major categories of motors, AC motor and DC motor. Let's see what is an AC motor. The motor that converts the alternating current into mechanical power by using an electromagnetic induction phenomena is called an AC motor. The stator and the rotor are the two most significant parts of the AC motors. The stator is the stationary part of the motor and the rotor is the rotating part of the motor. An AC motor may be single-phased or three-phased. These motors are in large use in modern life and you may find them in appliances and gadgets in your own house. How does an AC motor work? The fundamental operation of an AC motor depends on the principle of magnetism. The simple AC motor contains a coil of wire and two fixed magnets surrounding a shaft. When an electric AC charge applies to the coil of wire, it becomes an electromagnet. this electromagnet generates a magnetic field. Inside the stator, there is a solid metal axle, a loop of wire, a coil, a squirrel cage made of metal bars, and some other freely rotating metal parts that can conduct electricity. In an AC motor, you send power to the outer coils that make up the stator. The coils, energized in pairs in sequence, produce a magnetic field that rotates around the outside of the motor. Now let's come to the other category of motors, which is the DC motor. What is a DC motor? A DC motor is defined as a class of electrical motors that convert direct current electrical energy into mechanical energy. From the above definition, we can conclude that any electric motor that is operated using direct current or DC is called a direct current motor or DC motor. Let's give you a brief introduction of the different motors. Battery operated motor. The dual shaft battery operated motor, as its name suggests, is a battery operated DC motor that has a gearbox along with a DC motor inside its casing to control its speed. Battery operated motors are simple DC motors which can be run by Arduino with the help of L293D motor driver IC. The motors that run on direct current are termed as DC motors, and as we already know, the current that constantly flows in one direction is called direct current. These motors can be used in projects where rotation is required. DC geared motor. DC geared motor works the same way as the battery operated motor. The only difference is these motors have higher torque compared to the battery operated motors and also require higher voltage, that is 12 volt, to operate. A gear motor is an all-in-one combination of a motor and a gearbox. The addition of a gear head to a motor reduces the speed while increasing the torque output. The most important parameters in regards to gear motors are speed, measured in RPM, torque in lbin, and efficiency in percentage. In order to select the most suitable gear motor for your application, you must first compute the load, speed, and torque requirements for your application. RGB LED. RGB LED stands for red, green, blue LED. It can be used as an output indicator. To produce other colors, you can combine the three colors in different intensities. To adjust the intensity of each LED, you can use a PWM signal. Because the LEDs are very close to each other, our eyes see the result of the combination of colors rather than the three colors individually. This LED consists of three terminals, red, green, blue in color, which are present internally, and a long lead which is present is either a cathode or an anode. These three LEDs, on combining, produce a single color output light, and by changing the intensity of the internal individual LEDs, we can obtain any desired output color light too. There are two types of LEDs. They are common cathode or common anode. Now let us see the application of these motors. In industries, these motors are used in turbines, compressors, ships, rolling mills, paper mills, industrial fans. These are also used in home and other applications, fans, ACs, washing machines, juicers and grinders, and many more.